Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. I got up early. Didn't feel like talking away just yet. I was like, let me get some coffee in me, kind of start taking down my decor, and then I'll come out and say, how are you? So got a lot done this morning. So I got up. I knew today I have a day I have to kind of cut this short. So because I have to do some running later on today. So I thought, I'd really like to get the rest of my Christmas decorations down. Like, it'd be nice to put the boxes away and be done with it. So I thought that I'm like, the kitchen's a big task. Like, deep cleaning your kitchen is a lot, even like after moving in here, because I still have to clean stuff. Like, it gets dusty and dirty. Cabinets are dirty. I have to organize all that fun stuff, and it's just a big undertaking. So I'm like, do I do that today? And I'm like, you know what? Let's just start. I'll do most things. I'll start with like one task and kind of go through things. And if I don't get to everything, there's always tomorrow. That's the key. So I'm like, let me get moving. So I'm just taking everything down, got it packed away. So now all of our Christmas decor, I think, is gone. I'm like looking around, I'm like, I don't think there's any more. So now I can stack it in the closet upstairs, and we have a big pile in the garage to go up in the racks up in the garage. So I'm like, okay, now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna put my kitchen without the Christmas decor out there. So I'm gonna I got these containers for my flour and sugar. I had these big giant ones from Amazon. These are awesome. Lots of things to share. Amazon right here. These are great. These are actually dog food containers. Look them up. They have a seal. They did have a latch. This just broke off, but it seals it really nice. So I love these. I would choose these any day over these, because these are just like this. And they're great, but you have to still flip up 4 sides to get your baking supplies. And when you're baking, you just want to do one. So normally there's one that just broke off. So these are great, but they don't fit in my cupboards anymore. And so I could wait till we get something built, but I'm like, I think I'm gonna leave my baking stuff out here. I kind of like it out here. So I got 4. I needed 3 taller ones. They're taller than this. And then I'm gonna put my sugar and flour with the last 2 I wanted to put, and then this baking mix, because usually this is a big bag. It's just down to a little bit. So we'll probably get some more of that, because they do like that. So I'm gonna take this out, clean it out, and then fill these up today. And then I've got some more stuff, and then I'm just gonna organize. We're just gonna go through, wiping down, clean. I got my sink full of water. It's gonna be a good day, getting a lot done, making dinner, all those good things. So you ready for good motivation? Let's deep clean the kitchen. All right, let's go. And when you have a big task today, get yourself an earbud in and listen to some good worship. Listen to a sermon right now, just to keep your mind on good focused things. And so these are just cheapy MPOW headphones. I think I've told you all day long about these. These are great. They're MPOW. I think they're $25, maybe $30. They work amazing. I've had them for so many years. They used to sell on Amazon. I don't know if they do anymore. Their website is really good. Like, I'd go to their website. Maybe it's like free shipping. I don't know. There's no plug. I just have no idea. But I think like if you get 2 pairs, maybe if it's over a certain amount, it's free shipping. Get some. They're so good. Just simple, easy MPOW. I just had another pair, because I have like 2 sets, and then they got stuck in the vacuum and chewed up. So I was like, that's good. But they've lasted forever. So get yourself some of these and listen to a message while I'm doing my work. Okay, I didn't realize that these containers come with these. I have these for my other flour and sugar, and then I was thinking the other day, I'm like, I need some more of these, because I don't have enough for like my rice and that. And I'm like, I wonder where I got these, and I could not even remember they came with these. So this will be nice. These are awesome just to keep right in there. I have them for most everything, but I know I need one for my rice. So this is good. I'll have some extras. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit of switching with my drawers. I set these up when we moved here. We have moved them since. I was thinking about it, I'm like, this, I have empty drawers because I was able to move stuff around. This is gonna be like the things that I don't use all the time, but I do use them drawer. So like my immersion blender, my chopper, and my pancake thing. This is really nice. And you know what else I thought I have? I have that grinder. Where did that disappear to? It's probably in the hallway. Remember my little cheese grinder? And I'm like, this is great. I need this in here. That'll probably go in here. Like I don't usually use, I put that back there, but this I never use. One of the long tongs, it's good for like your grill, but I always end up grabbing like my small ones anyways. Does anybody else? Like I never use these. So I'm gonna put those back there, and then I know if they're there we use them, if not, whatever. So maybe I can do that and then I can free up. I'd like to get that little grinder. Let me go see if it's back here. We're gonna skip that. It's a lot bigger than the drawer, so I'll have to stick that somewhere else. So this will just go over here. Trying to figure out what to do. So I'm gonna move over, my hot pads are right here. I'm gonna put them right over there in that drawer. So I'm thinking there's nothing there because that's where this was. So this will be good for now. Emptier is okay because I will fill it eventually. So I'm gonna just take these out because I mostly cook over there, and I feel like that would be much better to be able to grab stuff out easier. So that's good. All right, let's wipe this off and put our spices. I might fill a few too. Okay, doing good. Went through my cupboards. I took out some plates from our cupboards. I bought a bunch of new plates from when we moved here because I want to have stuff by the pool. The plastic plates are good in the summer because we didn't buy any paper plates. Like we had some, but I didn't buy like before. I think I was buying them almost every month or every 2 months probably in the mountains. So we used a lot of our plastic plates, which was good. But the dishwasher, so the ones that are like this, these don't fit that good in the dishwasher. They like take up they only fit in certain spots. So it's kind of like a waste of your dishwasher. But when we were shark tooth hunting, we saw a guy that took one of these and drilled holes in it and was able to scoop from it. I'm like, ooh. So Greg and I have talked about, I know, we're shark tooth hunters. But because the sifters we use, sometimes it only lets fine particles of sand out. So we wanted something a little bit bigger. So we're thinking of doing that. So these I'm gonna get rid of. The blue bowls, the same thing. It's one of those, like, it takes up weird space in the dishwasher. They throw them in the microwave. It's better to have the glass ones. So I'm gonna get rid of those. I did keep a few plates because it is an ease just to grab, but I'm gonna try to use my glass ones more because we're settling. We're settling in the home. We're eating inside. I know summer will come, we'll eat outside, and that'll be fun. Maybe I'll get some different plates. We'll see. But for now, that works. Okay, I'm doing good, moving things around. I went over that corner. Those were one of those cabinets, like some people think I should put my pans over there. Well, there is a shelf in there. Let me show you. Let me bring you on here. It'd be nice to put your pots and pans over here by your stove, but in my cupboards, that shelf right there is built in. It's not just set in there. So there's no way for tall pans to go in there. The only reason I can put tall pans over in the cupboard I have it in is because they sawed that shelf off with a Sawzall and they put in the trash can over there. So that was the only reason. Yes, I could have Greg cut it apart, but I'm like, this one's kind of yucky because it was the trash can. So I'm like, I feel like it's a good pan cover because, you know, pans get yucky. So I'm moving around. Kids are going to love it. Moving around, Mom, again, why? But finding my groups. This is like, I'm going to call it my chopper pancake cupboard. So I have all my blenders because this cupboard I just don't like. I'm going to get one of those ones that helps to move out, possibly, if I need it. But like the blenders, I put my little manual chopper in there. I put the waffle maker just because it sits on its side, it's easy. And then this one, it's one of those cupboards where you never go back there. So I always had like my bread machine and it's just a pain in the butt to get out. So in the back I put our wooden charcuterie board because I don't use that all the time, but I was like, do I get rid of it? And I'm like, no, I'll keep it. And then I had 2 cupcake containers. I think I just used one and one is plenty. So I'm like, let me just put one, and the only thing we put in there is donuts. That's it. Like, that's the only thing I think that I actually store in there is donuts. So I'm just gonna keep that for donuts. And then I put my cooling racks back there because I do use those. And then I went through my strainers and I just kept a big one, a little size one, and another small one. Something I saw I'd like to maybe look for is a corner one for my sink. I thought the other day, wow, it'd be great to have to sit in the sink and just be up and just be able to keep the water on running. So I'm gonna look on that. It'll be my note to myself to look that up. And then I did keep the stackable ones all together. I got that from Temu, and I don't mind it in the winter. I never use it, but when the summer comes, our water coming out of the tap is warm. It's not cold. And so if you're making anything cold, like pasta and you need to rinse it, it doesn't ever turn cold. It's warm because it's hot. So I'm gonna keep that, see how much I use it this year. I used it a lot this past year, but again, learning my rhythm and what to do. So I did that, and I had 2 of these. I only need one because I would just rinse beans and then be done with it. So that's it. So I freed up some stuff, and I put my big strainer and my cutting boards over there, my plastic ones. I have my wooden one. I have to be more intentional to get it out, but it's just sometimes easier to grab the plastic one. So those are good. So I'm feeling good. Like my appliances are really dirty. I'm like, we'll get there. And then under the sink is pretty clean, which is good. So I'm doing my drawers now. The only thing I forgot to do was, when I made this originally, was put the chopsticks anyplace. And the reason why I didn't is because I opened up the dishwasher today and realized all the chopsticks are sitting on the top rack. I'm gonna see if I can take that out because we never use it. It's one of those things where everything gets lost. So I'm like, I need to, so I had to remove my drawers a little bit. So I'm thinking I'm gonna just keep the chopsticks here, put this here. I have to put something down so it doesn't run. And then these, I think this is gonna work, a little bit of separation. This is gonna be one of those like, be careful drawers because it has the knives, it has my scissors, it has the tongs, but I think I may be able to put the can opener here. I need this little bin right here. This is like something I use all the time and I don't know where to stick it. It's not like I wanna, I guess I could put it over in my tool drawer, but it's like clothespins. It's my box cutter opener. It's a lighter. It's a cord because I do need to charge stuff once in a great while. It's a screwdriver. It's a tape measure. It's my tightener for my camera, and then my LED under cabinet light things that I never use. So this, I feel like I need this somewhere. I just don't want to put it on my countertop. So I think I'm just gonna let that sit in here. So these might be a little smushed, but for now it works. I'm like, maybe in time I'll find, again, we're moving around, we'll find things, but for now I'm like, okay, I'm happy with that. I feel like there's enough separation of things. Let me see, I got some of these. I ordered some more of these things, so let me see. I wanted to replace the ones I have. These, remember I got the blue ones over there in my little bin? Those are good. So I wanted to get some spatulas. So I've got the navy blue ones. This, so I can get it down into my jars. These are good for baking. let me explain why I like these kinds. Hold on, let me get these out. These are just great ones. I love the navy color. I love turquoise, but I love navy. So this is a Rubbermaid one. I like the cut of it and the way it scoops out. I grew up with this thing. My mom's got one of these and she has a plastic measuring mixing bowl. I'm like, it's probably so old, but I remember mixing in it. And I hope that she still has it. I'm sure she does because she doesn't throw away many things. And so, Dad, I want that. My dad doesn't watch these, but Dad, I want to keep that mixing bowl because I just remember mixing in it. She used it for years. It was just a nice plastic. I don't know. It's one of those things that you get used to having forever and a day. And you're like, that is really good. So I have just a couple smaller ones that have just gotten chewed up and ruined over the years. I have a long one that I got as well. But I wanted to get some more of these because I need one that's a little bit more contoured. I had a couple over there like I got with my spoon set before and I just didn't like. They were just a weird set. So these I'm going to wash and put in my drawer here for new spatulas. These are going to be really good. Nice. Just nice. Like I said, I replaced the other ones because the other ones had a separation from the handle and then they separate and they're all weird. So these are silicone based ones. Very good ones. It's the same company that I got my other ones from. So another find on Amazon right here. So I'm going to put these in here. It's good. Do you like the process of decluttering? You just keep moving things from place to place. All this I have to put away. It's all of our hot cocoa stuff. I'll probably end up separating and putting our drawers over here. I got to clean these two appliances. They're going to be more of a big job to do. So if I get to it today, I do. And so as I'm doing stuff, I just keep putting things over here and I'll put a space. I did pull out my slow cooker and I put a piece of London broil in there. I'm going to make burrito bowls for dinner tonight. So that's going to cut. I'm like, let me turn that on right now so I can focus on this stuff and then we will do that. So let me go down here and clean out the bottom. I don't even know what's down here, which cupboard's there. So let's see what we got. Doing good. I'm like, a lot of stuff I just wanted to do it just to get it done and not like stop and talk. Because I'm like, sometimes when I do projects, I just want to get into the projects and get them finished. So I feel like all of those are pretty good for now. It's one of those things I'm gonna set it up and then I'm gonna go, that doesn't work, or maybe it'll work. It's how life is, and I'm so thankful. I feel like that's the fun part of homemaking. Like when I first moved in here, if I set it up perfectly, I'm not going to know how I'm going to function in my kitchen. I'm not going to know how things are going to go. You know, it's like I'm just going to kind of move things as how we do things. So this cupboard, I ended up putting my mixer in here originally because everything was full, but now I don't have to. So I'm thinking, I'll wipe that out. Oh, yeah, I was thinking, do I have shelf holders? I do. There is a shelf here. I'm gonna put the shelf on. Did I put it at the top? Let's put it at the very top. Okay. Put the shelf over here. I'm excited for the furniture pieces. It makes fun organizing projects. So let's see, is that covered? Okay, so then over here, I might be able to put something that's over here in here maybe? Just to not have to leave everything out, I don't know. I get it with the stuff on the ground because of like dust and, you know, mixings right there, I get that. So I'm thinking in here, maybe for my stuff, we'll see. I don't know, my poor kids. I do like that in here, but I do like having the cart with all my stuff in it. So maybe at the top I'll leave it. I'm not sure what to put on the bottom. So do I have another one? Hold on, I got another one. Maybe. Sorry kids, sorry. So I might do that for now. Does the big mixing bowl go in here? It does not. No, I have it over there. And then in our drawers, what do we have in here? Oh, you know what over here is coffee cups. We have an abundance of cups. Like, I love our cups. I need to go through and get kids some new, like I got these a couple years ago. Look how they're all dinged up, and I need to see which ones everybody wants to have, because we use these with the screw top lids that work good for hiking, because you can kind of have it dangle, you know what I mean, and do like it, but it, like in the car it doesn't fit anywhere. So most of the time here we're in the car and then we go somewhere. So I don't know if more like cups would be better with like the fake Stanley kind. I just don't know. So we might have to do some figuring out with cups. I'll just kind of see what everybody does. I still use these ones. So I need to see what's going to be good and what's not going to be good for everybody. So it's going to be about a figuring. And then coffee cups, we do have an abundance of coffee cups. That's something I went through. I got, this was, let me go through, let me see what I got in here. I took them out real quick to do my Christmas ones because I took those out to pack away. So I've got like a bunch of cups here. This one I got from, this is like a nice beachy. I got these ones. I did order these ones. These ones I got and gave away. We got these ones. We gave some away. And then the kids were like, those are so cute. You should order some more. So I did. And then they also had this. They're just nice quality cups. They're from Dowan. You can't beat Dowan stuff. So this is another one. It's Lifer's the name. I think it's a sister company of Dowan, but it's like that beachy scene. That beachy, come a little closer, I'm gonna put that on our coffee table. Beachy kind of mug. So I have like those ones. So I need to see like which ones, I need to ask the kids too, like which ones do you want me to keep? Which ones can I get rid of? Like we've had these for a long time. So it's like, how many mugs does one person need? That is the question. How many mugs does one Coffee and Jesus serve daily? It's like, how many mugs does one person need? I don't know. So I need to get that question answered among the children and see if like, okay, do they like a different one? I know once I start throwing some away, that's going to be the day that I go, oh my goodness, my coffee cups, I'm out of coffee cups. So I think I'll keep this one in here. So I just need to kind of organize my best. Some of these, I don't think I got a Christmas one for me. It's like I was doing seasons and I'm like, in reality, I use the same cups. I really do. I alternate between my mom's cup, and I probably will never get rid of this one. It's just a nice cup. It doesn't crack or anything. I know I won't get rid of this one. I will have this one. And then I got this, I did get this one new for Christmas. God is within her. She will not fail. I thought that was really good. Sometimes I like to get mugs that remind me of like good things of God. Those are always good. So a lot of scriptures. May he give you the desires of your heart and make your plans succeed. These I got for Christmas. I thought they were ready, and I got another one. It's just not in here. So we have like in this little Starbucks cup, but this is a good quality cup. So I just need to see like, and these ones are nice. Joy, I had a purple one too, got busted, unfortunately. So I just need to see like which ones the kids, like when it's a touchy subject, when you throw away the coffee mug, Mom, why'd you throw away our mug? So just need to check that out. Perfect. Okay, this side's done. Let's go to the drawers. As far as drawers go, we just keep in here. These are the extra lids. Oh, here's the lids. We don't need this one. These are all of our extra lids. Lots of extra lids in here. Okay, this is the key. The key is how many do you actually need? So let's see. Okay, I wanted to see how many lids go on there, so I'm like, let me just leave that on there. This drawer gets a little messy because I keep my coffee in here. There's not any in here now. I get my Mavericks coffee. Great coffee, greatest coffee ever. And so usually I keep the extra bag in here. I don't even know who filled it last time, but it must have used it up. So when I do open it, I'll end up putting it in here. So I need to wipe that off. So I just need to get one of those. So let me see over here. Then we got more. Oh, there's actually more. I was looking for my lid for my, I bet you this is it right here, right? There it is. I always wondered why I could not find it because it was not in the right spot. Okay, these are for the jars. I guess they're still pretty good. They're over there. Do you put the lids over here? Probably, right? They're like stuck together. Okay, so this is good. We still have a ton of peppermint and candy cane. So I just need to, I guess, put these out. The kids will eat them. Put them in the drawer here with the stuff. Let's see. Straws. Anybody else like, I'm tired of the washing the straws. I know it's great and good to do. I just do not like cleaning straws out anymore, like at all. We've had some of these for a long time. The brown ones I know we've had for a while. Let's see. And then we just keep our hot cocoa stuff here, so plenty of stuff in here. These are all the chocolate spoons. They have a lot of those. And we have some open too. So there's a lot of good little treats. I kept the peppermint separate so it wouldn't be smelly. So I think, can I just set these in here? Is that gonna smush in there? Oh, that'll work perfect. Maybe that and just the candy canes. This will be something the kids can eat up. All right, they've got stuff for hot cocoa for a long time, which is good. So this will be good right here. Okay, let me pick this up. So the only thing I do have over here, this is my baking stuff. I'm gonna leave this empty for right now. Maybe I'll put more on it. I don't know, we'll see as time goes on. But I put my washcloths and towels in here. Now, it's because I don't have any real space in drawers for everything to fit. So I thought this would be good. I might end up moving this next to my countertop. I was thinking that originally, but I do like my trash can there, but maybe I'll move the trash over here. It's all about function, trying to see, but I got new towels. These ones are so fluffy. I don't even know where they got them at, but they are like, it's like a terry cloth towel on one side and then like kitchen on the outside. So they are really big. I was like, someone said, roll these. I'm like, you can't even roll these because they're so thick, but they're nice towels. I realize this is gonna be a snowflake, isn't it? That is, so I'm gonna put that in my Christmassy pile. So these are very nice. So these ones I just kind of folded and set in here. I guess that's gonna work. And then these are more just regular ones. I've had a lot of these. Sometimes like a good old towel is nice. Like I've had these ones for a long time. So I'll just put these down here. I don't care about perfect rolling. And then up here, I gotta figure this out because this is my drying mats. I might stick those over here. The only washcloths I use are Norwex. Greg was gonna give me some, like, don't give me any washcloths because I only like using my Scrub Daddy sponges, Scrub Mommy sponges, and then I like using my Norwex every single day. This is like what I use. So one of these days, maybe today, should we, let's I don't think they really need to be stripped, but let's strip them. I haven't done that at all here. So what you do is you boil them in a pot of water and it gets all the yuck out. You know, it's good to do that to clean them and they work so good. But I use these. It's gonna be hard to do because these aren't like real roller drawers. But these are like my favorite. They just clean good. I use them for everything. We used to clean on everything. The only thing I stopped doing was doing in my bathrooms because my kids do a lot of the cleaning, and so for them it was like I myself will use one to clean a toilet, rinse it out and use it, because that's just me. But my kids, they want to use the scrub brush and all that, so we have just resorted to using the same thing everywhere. So it worked good in showers and everywhere. So these, I'm gonna take these out and we're gonna do like the, you know, the kitchen wash. So I wonder if I should put these under the sink. It'd be a little bit different than over here, and that may be better because they're a lot bigger. Okay, let's put those over here. So I pretty much have 2 empty things, which is good. I kind of want to leave that open. Outside there, it's not looking very cleaned up and nice. We're going to be putting couches and benches. We just got the stainless steel table because there's a place for Greg to work on a lot of things in the pool instead of, because we didn't have the garage like set up good. So I'm like, do I put the cutting board out on the counter? Because it's one of those things like grab easier, or just come and get it. I don't know. So I've got a whole lot of space. I just don't know. And I've got decor to put up. I think I've got some. So I don't know, but I don't think anything else I want to leave out. We just use the toaster. That's about the only thing. I don't want to think I want to put it over here. So I think that might work right there. I was going to stick Maxine in the corner over there. Can I move that with it being off-centered? I might move that. Hold on, let me see. She likes to be near me in the kitchen. Where's she right now? She's probably with Maddie. So I'm thinking like have her be back there, which is probably a weird place to put a dog bed. But when your dog wants to be with you all the time, I think that's a good place. I don't think she'd ever lay in the living room. She rarely does it. She just likes to be right there. So I'm thinking right there for Maxine, maybe put her water over here. I had it over here, but it gets spilled way too much. So maybe this over here, maybe for now. It's like the dog setup. Where do you put the dog at? I guess that'll work for now. Might be a little bit cluttered for some, but good enough for me. So perfect. Okay, doing good. So I've got my big pot. Forgot I had this huge stainless steel pot back in my cupboard down there. So I'm gonna just, all you do is put hot water to strip your Norwex cloths. I use this a little bit. I have more back there I have to open. It's their it's actually their laundry detergent. I think it used to be just their, you just literally need like a teaspoon. Put that in there with water. Put the rags in it. Let it come to a boil. You'll see, I'll show you, it's disgusting. It's gross. And then I usually strain that out, and then rinse a little bit, put it back in, put a little vinegar and let it boil, and they'll come out clean. It's good to do that once in a while. It's what it does is we use chemicals, you know, because we don't use all natural stuff all the time, and so it builds up in the rags. So let me just do this here. My good friend Heather, she sells Norwex because I don't think you can buy it. It's like from a dealer. You want to get it from a person. You might get it on Amazon, but who knows who you're getting it from. So she does them, and it's fun because way back in the day, she lives in South Carolina. A long time. I was just first starting, and my kids were spraying their Windex, wiping it with cloth. Brooklyn was little, and she sent me the window cloth. She goes, I promise you, your life will be changed. And she goes, you just use water. That's it. And I was like, really? Just use water? And I'm like, okay, sure, I'll try it. And this was way back, like I said, way back when I first started. And then I started cleaning. I'm like, oh my goodness, how much better. I think of like, I remember being like, yes, social media is very, everybody sees everything, you know, chemicals and danger, all that stuff. But back in the day when I was a homemaker, it's like there was no internet. There was no naturally living. It was like, use Mr. Clean on your floor and clean it. And I still remember stopping and thinking, wow, I'm cleaning these for the steam mops too. I remember thinking, wow, my babies are gonna be crawling on this floor, and then they're gonna lick their hands, because you know, babies lick and drool on their hands, and then they're gonna touch that floor, and then they're gonna like re-lick, like put their hands in their mouth. And I thought, that's so bad to put those chemicals on that floor. So then I started switching over to steam mop and using vinegar on the floor. And so I remember thinking that back then in the day. So again, you just grow up using Windex, clean your windows, and then it's like, wait a minute, do you really need Windex for your windows? And so just using water in one of those window cloths, amazing, life-changing thing. And so I don't even use Windex. We had, when we first moved in, so they would have used Windex because the mirror was so foggy after a while. And so I started cleaning it with my Norwex. Now, you have to remember, the chemicals coat it. So you're gonna clean it with your window cloth to begin with, and it's still gonna look foggy for a little while and yucky, and you're like, did that even do anything? But it's gonna take a couple times of washing it. So I usually use one of the Enviro cloths, they're called. Those are the two that I love. They have a ton more. I do have the mop system too. This is an Enviro cloth right here. So usually I wet that and scrub the window and then use the window cloth, which is one of these. And so it works great. It really works great. So I love these. I'm an advocate because I feel like they're great. They're a little bit more. They're $25 a cloth. I also had an e-cloth sent to me as well. I didn't realize, and that's the competitor for Norwex. And I was like, I guess I didn't realize at the time what it was. And then one day I looked at the tag and I'm like, e-cloth. And I'm like, wow, that did not last long at all. At all. Like, no, not at all. And so I was like, okay. And then store ones, they're not even, like microfiber cloth from the stores, not even in the same ballpark. They feel yucky, they feel gross. These do not. These are very, very good. So I love these. You know, people say, oh, it's just one of those gimmicks to buy. No, I really do like these things. I'm not getting paid. Heather doesn't pay me. she doesn't pay me to talk about them. I just like them. And so they're just very good cloths. I really, really like them. So you clean them up. But I have this. I have the wand that I dust with. I have the microfiber on the floor. I don't use that as much because we just use the steam mop. We did to mop the floor. That's the only way I mop the floor. But I just got to get into a routine of doing something. But these, I use them every day. And then I just take one every night. I put it in dirty laundry. Like, I don't ever reuse them. But like, I would never go back to, I think I had a couple washcloths when we first moved in here. And I'm like, what am I doing? They don't even clean anything good. Like, at all. No, not at all. So save yourself. But it's an investment. It's one of those things that you use and you invest in, and they're good to have. So that's good. Okay, I'm looking. So I did all of my cabinets, and that's really good. So everything's wiped except the appliances, the dishwasher, the stove, that's an undertaking, and the refrigerator. So I'm thinking, let me clean up the countertops here, get everything kind of put away, because I got all this hot cocoa stuff to do something with. There's most of it, it's just candy. There are some cookies. I broke up cookies. They didn't touch the chocolate chip cookies. The Oreo ones they did, but they weren't huge fans. Should I keep them? I'll see if they're still good. And then next thing I ordered more bones for her. Basically cookbook I picked up and moved that over there. I'll clean it up so I can figure out how I want to set my kitchen counters up, because they'll be empty now, and so I want to be able to put some decor on there and then wash these up so I can put those in a pile, and it's good. So let's just clean up the whole countertops, and then we'll keep moving on. Now, if you're weeding out and cleaning out with me during this, I didn't really challenge you to do that, but if you're thinking about it, don't get rid of stuff until you know you don't want to use it. Like for myself, I think of the stuff I did go through. Like remember when I was cleaning up my plastic bin, I kept a bag in the garage forever. And then I went in there and I got a couple, my camera keeps sliding, why is it sliding? Okay, I went in there a few times and got out a couple things. But after a while, I didn't even touch anything in there. So that was free to donate that bag. So I have a pile of stuff now. This stuff I know I don't touch. Like, it's just one of those things that it's an inconvenience, like the bowls, those are just inconvenience to use. They're getting melty because of the microwave. And the strainers, I already have one of them. The big blue pot, it was nice, but it's like I already have a couple pots. I like using as I'm getting older, I like to use the lighter pots. I have a heavier, the blue one, it's awesome, but it's like one of those things, like you risk it, you get old. I'm old, and I'm gonna admit that. I like the lighter pots just because they're nicer and they work. They're ceramic coated, but they just are nice. So it's good. All right, let's wipe this up, pick this up so we can do something with this stuff, and then move on. It's gonna leave me with some empty counter space, which is a good thing. I have all that stuff on my table. Greg's like, aren't you gonna decorate? I'm like, eventually, after I get everything set, I will. But I like a cleaner countertop, so I really like nothing on this space over here. The only thing I do like to have out is my notes for the day. Like, I have a little notepad here that I have like my life on. This is how I do things. And then I keep my phone, usually earbuds, and I have an extra battery set up here with a pen. So I always put on this. Do I get a little phone holder, some kind of holder for like that page? You know what I mean? Because it's the same thing every day. It's this big pad with my phone. So I'm like, would that be good to have over there? And just leave it on there, because I just had it sitting on this. So I might look that up. This is my reminder to myself. So when I filmed, I was even doing like my spices, and I was out of the garlic, and I'm like, note to self, because I'll go upstairs and I'll write this down. So I'm thinking maybe I'll get something for there. I'm not sure what I'll do with this yet. I put we have our Google, this, I think a lot of people ask, this is hooked up to our security system, and everything is shown on there. So that's why we have that. It's just the central hub to see everything, see cameras, and it plays music, things like that. We only play music once in a while on there. So, and I just have my cup. Let me ask you guys this. A lot of you gave me good advice on my Christmas cactus. And I know a lot of you said I don't have to water it very much and to put in a bigger pot and I can put it outside. So we do have a pot on the porch that completely died because we did not water it. I know, go us. And so I'm thinking I'll put that in there. But let me ask about this piece right here. Look at this one right here. See how it's like dying? It looks like it's bent or broken off. So do I just pull that out or do I just let it grow? So I won't touch it. I'll leave it there. Like there was a lot of little leaves just sitting in here. I'm assuming, like, I remember being a kid, this is bad, and my mom had this. I would just pick off the plants and just stick them in there. I know, I was a bad kid. So I just stick them in there. So, but I don't, like, is that bad? Or does that, they regrow? I don't know. Or is it just, this is the good root, this one and this one? So let me know. A lot of you told me, and a lot of you said you live in Tampa and keep yours on the front porch. That's good to know. I'm excited. So I'm like, I can grow, I'm gonna grow this. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna try my hardest. So I'm wondering if I can put, like what to do with this one, if I just pull it off or what. So right now I took the plastic off. I just have it sitting on this, so, but I'm not gonna water it. You said 1 to 2 weeks. That's gonna sit here and grow, which is good. So I'm excited for that. And I just keep my water and my coffee that I'm drinking for the day up here. And that is it for my countertop. So this, we'll let those dry and I'll put them away. Nothing on my counter, those are boiling. I'm gonna have to deep clean this, but I'm like, okay, I just gotta figure out what I wanna put up here. For me, it's gonna be like, leave the kitchen bare and then see how it goes after a little while. These will kind of, let's see, let's get a spoon out. Well, let's do the tongs. Maybe I'll tackle my stove next. It's really dirty, it's very dirty. It's very, very dirty. So just kind of move these around. The water will turn super brown, kind of gross, I know. But I'm thinking, since I've got a sink full of water, I don't want to clean my oven and stove. I just don't want to, but I need to. So I'm thinking I'll just start on the one side and work my way through it. So, because everything else is done here. The only other thing I'm gonna do is vacuum with my regular vacuum. We use the robots in here all the time, but they do not get in the very corners. And something got broken with glass, and I'm sure there's glass under that. So I'd like to get the stick vacuum clean real good, especially under the stove. And then I've got new rugs. I have like the rubbery ones. And the one I bought from Aldi, it got water under it, and I like slipped, and I was like, oh, done with that. So these are very slippery floors. I have like more than once caught myself sliding. So I've got new rugs, so I'm gonna put them in the kitchen here because I'd rather have material versus padding, even though it's like a padded rug, you know, just for safety. That's just because I'm getting old. I'm getting old, that's all. So let's start. We start just right here, right? Just, this is not the fun part of life, but if you just start with something and get it done. So let me put my music on, I'm gonna take one off, take it over there, and we're just gonna scrub it. Got a car cleaning set, it's got wire brushes. I need to get into like the cracks here. So this I think is that's gonna do it. You gotta be careful. This is the gold one. There's this silver one. I think it's a little bit harsh, but it gets like in the side. So this, you just need the tools. That's all it is. I got this guy here, and I know this is a great stove, but it's one of those things like, it's hard to clean because there's all these cracks. It's all this stuff, and I'm like, okay, I just need the right tools. That's all. So this, I just clean that right out. I'm gonna show that better in the next one. So this is good. You gotta go sign Maxine. She's finally woke up. Okay, I think that's gonna work. See, this is boiling away here. So you just wanna kind of mix this around here. And I just use dish soap on here. Dish soap is, it's got the degreaser in it, and I use my little scouring thing from Norwex. I know I have some paste from Norwex. I just thought about that. If this doesn't come off, I can go get that. But it's just, get yourself the tools you need. Like here, it's all these cracks. So just got a brush. Look at that. Just cleaned all of that out. That's awesome. Okay. That makes me so much happier because I was like, oh, what a disappointment because it's so bad. But I have this one. Does this clean up the yuck? Maybe it'll clean up this part, the grease on the, I'm never going to see this is like on the bottom. All right, next thing's got to go out. You got to go out, puppy. Okay, that took some time, but it got clean. Oh my goodness, I don't think my stove has been this clean. Maybe we moved in. So just taking everything apart, cleaning it. If you go to restart them and they don't start, know that there's probably water in there. So I just took a lighter to light it. This one took a few minutes. I just let it sit and then it lights back up. This I dumped out and I put more hot water and some vinegar and then let that boil. I'm gonna take a break, do some reading with my kids, and then I'll come back and finish. I gotta do this. Oven is my goal, dishwasher, and vacuum. I'll get it done today. Oh my goodness, that's the cleanest my oven has ever been, I feel like. That was like, it's shining. It's like nice and clean. You can't tell because I should light up. It is looking amazing. So that's a good thing. So now I have to wipe off my two things there. The other thing I want to clean out is my dishwasher. I feel like the dishwasher is just like, I don't know, my old one didn't seem like it got very gunky, but I probably need to put bleach in there and do some good scrubbing. The kids are outside, they're all deflating all of our floaties really good, so they're out there laying on top of Carlos and the wow and everything getting it flat. I'm gonna see if I can take that top rack out. We never use it. It's something where dishes get lost and then like my cups don't fit, so. I'm looking at, I think it's the track where it slides out, looks slowly. I'm gonna spray in there, probably throw some stuff in there and let it clean through. I'm just gonna kind of clean up my sink. I opened the dishwasher, sprayed some more. It's on the rails is where it's moldy. That's disgusting, I know. New favorite things, a 3-piece wire brush set. Get yourself some. Oh my goodness, like I remember someone asking me how I cleaned my grates before in my old house. They just wiped off. Now again, it's like the dishwasher. I think the stainless steel, I think I remember telling people, you just wipe it, it doesn't leave any streaks, but I think there's an older version. Like I think these are older versions. Those were so hard to get clean, you can't just wipe them off. The scrubbers, these work awesome. So you gotta be careful because this will scratch. You gotta be careful what you're scratching, but the gold didn't and this one didn't, so awesome. So these are going under my sink. This is a whole lot faster to get answers from you than from us. I get the top one to put things on. We just never do that. What would this be for? Just to hold long stem cups up maybe? Like glasses, like wine glasses, I guess? I didn't realize it had that. I know it lifts down as well, but I won't, I don't need that because it hits the bottom one. So, okay, awesome. So let me know what that is because I have no idea. Let's let that keep running. These are done. What I'm gonna do right now is just squeeze those out, put them in the washer on a rinse cycle, or spin cycle. That'll be good, and then I can put them in the dryer. I feel like I'm doing good. I finally got to get a new hand soap, so that's good. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna see if Greg will install my pump for my soap. So I think I'm good for here for now. I'm gonna wash all these. I'm going to wait for the dishwasher, and then I'm gonna clean that out, and then we will finish this video. I'm gonna get the vacuum. The last thing I'm gonna do is vacuum way under all the corners, under the stove, and then I'm gonna steam up in here. Okay, we're doing so good. We got the whole backyard picked up. All the inflatables are deflated, put into our storage box, and picked up out there. I'm ready to clean up and get stuff like put away. I'm like, I feel like there's just this constant mess. So we got that all picked up. Autumn did my floor, steam mopped it. I took my rag and went underneath the stove and underneath the shelves over here, so all the stuff is picked up. And so now I'm gonna put my rugs down. I don't know, I do have a microfiber one, but I do have this big giant one. I might put this at the door. We have a black one at the door, but the problem is it gets so much fuzzies and dirt on it that it doesn't look good because it constantly looks dirty because it's collecting the dirt. So I feel like these would be a whole lot better. So I'm gonna cut these off and see where I'm gonna put them. I'm trying to think, it's probably better to put that rug under the sink, but I do most of my work right there, so I'm not sure. And I think just in front of the stove and one in front of the thing right here, but I could put, I'm just debating. I hate to have, I really don't like rugs in my kitchen, but we'll see. I'll probably end up moving them, just seeing how I work in here and do things. I know it doesn't look aesthetically nice, but it's like what is gonna be beneficial to me while I'm working. All right, I'm back. It's been a busy day. We got school done, so now I'm gonna get dinner made real quick. I've got my kitchen done. I feel like this is good. I ordered the squishy rugs just because I don't like, the one is getting worn. The other one is like a death trap. That gray one I got at Aldi, that is like, if it gets water underneath, I have slipped. It is dangerous, so I'm done. I'm gonna use the material. And I like that. I like what I have in here. We decided to stick this one this way. It's good. So for dinner, we are gonna do burrito bowls. Very simple. I've got my little piece of meat is already in the slow cooker and it's done and cooked. Actually, turn it warm so it stays warm. And then I'm gonna make some rice. I'm gonna put a package of Sazon Goya. This stuff in there is really good. And some tomato bouillon with water. Boil this in the stove. And then I'm gonna take 2 cans of beans. I'm gonna do 1 chili beans that's mixed and rinse the black beans. And then that'll be it. So we'll have the beef, the beans, and the rice. And then I have lettuce, I have cheese, and I have queso sauce, creamy queso sauce, if they want to use this. So that's gonna be dinner easy. We're gonna finish this up right here, and then I'm gonna let the cook be done, and then we're gonna take a quick walk. We like to go outside and get a walk out in the neighborhood. We're gonna do that, and then I'll come back, edit for a little bit, and then I'm gonna have to head out the door. It's a good day, great day. I got my kitchen done. I'm like, okay, I feel like accomplished. I even had to wash Maxine. She had gotten out. I don't know, she rolled in something nasty. I was washing the floor and I'm like, what is this smell in here? I'm like, did I clean something? You know, you start cleaning, you're like, did something unearth when I was cleaning? And I realized it was her. So she had to get a nice bath. Dishwasher's down, I got in there and scrubbed it. I'm excited for that. It's been good. I'm getting done. I'm like, it's gonna be time for decorating soon enough. I'm excited for that. So let's make the rest. I mean, my clean stove is so nice. I was looking at it, I'm like, it's so clean. So just stir this, let it come to a boil. Like the kitchen, I think is the worst for, oh, my steamer's over here. It's the worst for like messes because it's dirty, you know what I mean? It's like you use it and for when you deep clean, it's an awful lot of extra work because there's so much to deep clean. It's like you got a stove, you got the dishwasher, you got the floor, you got all the cabinets to go through. So there's a little bit of work involved when you do deep clean kitchen. The only thing I did not do was my refrigerator, but I'll end up wiping out the front of it. Like I do that every day, so that's no big deal. I did the top. I will be cleaning the inside out soon enough. I'm gonna just do that on a different day because I'm getting low on groceries, and so I thought I'd do a nice, good deep cleaning out of it when before we stock it back up again. So I think that's gonna work. All right, so chili beans right here. And then I'm gonna rinse these. And I got my little strainer. Remember I kept my one. So this will be good. Put this right here. Okay, so I came outside because the house is pretty loud in there. So I'm gonna be done for today. I was like, the rest is gonna be, I'm just waiting for the rice to absorb. So I'm gonna put in a little bowl because I'm gonna take some with us. We're gonna put some beef cut up, rice, and the beans. We've got lettuce, and we got cheese, and we got queso. Salsa if they want it. And that's dinner tonight, beef burrito bowl. So I'm done. I feel like I got a lot done today. I really feel like, okay, this is good. Like feeling like getting some stuff. It's always good to feel good getting things done. For a while, it seems like it just took forever to get things done, but we got things accomplished. There's Maxine's barking away here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go pull some footage off here Kids and I are gonna go for a quick walk around the neighborhood, take Maxine, get her out a little bit, and then come back. And then we got our homeschool group tonight, so it's gonna be a little bit of running, and it's gonna be fun. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and what we did, and cleaning and getting things in order. So you have a fantastic rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow. I'm sure we're gonna do some more cleaning. So come back tomorrow. Bye.